Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Robert Sports Show. I'm your host, Robert. Alright, NFL Wildcard weekend. Ooh, what a week 17. Straight up picks, I was 16-0. Against the spread, I was 11-5. Over-under, I was 7-9. That's a 70.8% overall. That's all I'm going to say about week 17. On to the playoffs. NFL Wildcard weekend. Whew. This year we have extended playoffs. Now we have 6 wildcard games. We have one team in each league that is the bye week instead of 2 like normal league. So the AFC bye week went to, of course, Kansas City Chiefs 14-2. Patrick Mahomes. What more can you say? NFC went to Green Bay Packers. Aaron Rodgers 13-3. What more can you say? We have 2 storied franchises. One with a quarterback, I wouldn't say the twilight of his career, but the twilight of his career, at least in Green Bay. We have young Patrick Mahomes in Kansas City. I mean, the dude's got the keys to the city right now. He's got a 12-year contract there. He is a minority owner of the baseball team in Kansas City, the Kansas City Royals. He will retire in chief. I don't think Patrick Mahomes will ever play for another team, which is great. Aaron Rodgers, on the other hand, 2 years left on his deal. It's a team-friendly, after that to move on from him, which they drafted Justin Love to do that. We'll see what happens, but Green Bay's got another run in them. Let's get to wildcard weekend. First game we have on Saturday, we have the 7th seed, the AFC Indianapolis Colts, who are 11-5, versus the 2 seed in the AFC East champions, the Buffalo Bills, who are 13-3. The Colts had 2 3-game win streaks during the regular season, while the Bills started the season 4-0 and finished it up with a 6-game win streak. In the Colts' playoff history, they are 23-24. Well, they're 2-2 in the Super Bowl. The Bills' playoff history, 14-17, 0-4 in the Super Bowl. As we all know, 4 straight Super Bowl losses. Buffalo is actually favored by 6.5 here. I don't think they're going to make it to the Super Bowl. There's a couple teams in the AFC that might be just a little bit better than them, but I do have them beating the Colts here. Bills are favored by 6.5. I got them winning, covering it under on the 52. Next up, out of the NFC, we have the 6th seed Los Angeles Rams, 10-6. The 3rd seed and NFC West champions, the Seattle Seahawks, who are 12-4. These 2 teams met twice in the regular season. Week 10 at Los Angeles, where the Rams won 23-16. Week 16 in Seattle, where the Seahawks won 20-9. Career in the playoffs, the Rams are 21-26, 1-3 in the Super Bowl. Seahawks are 17-17, 1-2 in the Super Bowl. Seattle is favored by 4.5. Obviously, this is the 3rd game for these 2, rubber match. They're tied at 1. The home team always wins. I got Seattle winning, covering the 4.5, and under on the 42.5. Next up, we have the NFC matchup, the number 5 seed, 11-5, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The number 4 seed, the Washington football team. NFC East champions, 7-9. We have 2 NFC teams that have worse records than the 10-6 Miami Dolphins. And the Dolphins are at home. We have a 7-9 champion, division champion, and 8-8 team making the playoffs in the NFC. Bogus bullharky crap right there. I like what the CFL does. They have the, a wild card, whatever they call it, where different leagues can win it. Yeah. But yeah, we need to do something here. We don't need 4 divisions in each conference. No, you need the top teams making the playoffs, the crap staying home. A 7-9 team, regardless how shitty the division is, you're not being a playoff and hosting a playoff game. So Tampa, they won 4 straight to end the season. Washington football, they made history in Washington. Obviously, their team name is the football team. Seriously, they started the season 2-7. They were the first 2-7 team ever to make the playoffs. Of course, it's a crappy division. Tom Brady in the playoffs is 30-11 with 6-3 in the Super Bowl. Buccaneers are 6-9 in the playoffs all time with 1-0 in the Super Bowl. Washington football team is 23-18 in the playoffs and 3-2 in the Super Bowl. Tampa is favored by 7.5. Oh, I got the Buccaneers winning. Because guess what? Yeah, you're in Washington. Guess what? It can be cold up there. Ooh, who used to be a cold weather quarterback? Oh yeah, Tom Brady. Never been a real Tom Brady fan, but here I want him to smoke the football team. Tampa Bay's favored by 7.5. They're covering. I'm taking over on the 46.5. I just hate the fact we have Washington hosting the game, but I'm kind of glad Tom Brady is Tampa Bay's quarterback here. All right, this could actually be a very intriguing matchup in the AFC with the fifth seed Baltimore Ravens 11-5 versus the 4th seed Tennessee Titans also 11-5. These two teams met in Week 11. Tennessee won 34-24 in OT. Baltimore had a 5-game winning streak during the season. Playoff records: Baltimore 15-10 regular season, or the playoffs. Sorry. 2-0 in the Super Bowl, while the Titans are 17-21 playoffs and 0-1 in the Super Bowl. Baltimore is favored by 3.5, with an over/under of 54.5. That Week 11 game, thinking about that one. Derrick Henry, can Baltimore stop him? They really didn't then. I don't think they can. I'm giving it 3.5 to Tennessee. I got Tennessee covering it, and I'm taking under on the 54.5. No, 54 was the last point spread. 54.5 under. Yeah, that's where I'm going with that. Next up, we have the 7th seed Chicago Bears 8-8 versus the 2 seed New Orleans Saints 12-4. These two teams met in Week 8, where New Orleans won 26-23 in overtime. Chicago actually lost 6 straight games at one point. And New Orleans had 9 straight ones at one point during the season. The Bears' playoff record 17-18, 1-1 in the Super Bowl. The Saints' playoff record 9-12, 1-0 in the Super Bowl. Saints are favored by 9.5. Now, I've seen some reports online, don't know how true they are, that Drew Brees is talking about retirement at the end of the year. Could Drew Brees blow through the playoffs, go out like a John Elway as a winner? Possible. It's truly possible. They are favored by 9.5 here. I got New Orleans winning. I got Chicago covering the 9.5. I'm taking over on the 47.5. And last but not least, our final playoff game. We have the 6th seed Cleveland Browns at 11-5 versus the 2 seed. Is that the 2 seed? Am I doing that right? Or is that the 3 seed? Pittsburgh Steelers 12-4. Cleveland had 2 4-game win streaks this year. Pittsburgh started the season 11-0, which is actually kind of concerning because they ended 1-4 in their last 5. Now, Week 6, Pittsburgh beat Cleveland 38-7. Week 17, Cleveland won 24-22. Career in the playoffs, the Cleveland Browns are 16-20, been to the Super Bowl. Steelers 36-25, 6-2 in the Super Bowl. Pittsburgh is favored by 3.5. It would not shock me for Cleveland to win this, but I am taking the home team in Pittsburgh. I got them winning, covering the 3.5 and under on the 47. Alrighty, so that is NFL Wildcard Weekend 2021. We will see what happens here. We got 2 bye weeks, Green Bay, Kansas City. My thoughts: AFC representative in the Super Bowl, AFC champ will be Kansas City Chiefs. The NFC will go either between New Orleans or Green Bay. I'm fine with either one. I'd love to see Green Bay. Kansas City win, I'm fine with that. I would love to see New Orleans, so Drew Brees goes out on top. But hey. But right now, as we sit here in January 5th, midnight, January 5th, my Super Bowl predictions: Kansas City, either New Orleans and Green Bay. As always, thanks for watching the Robert Sports Show. Don't just have a great day. Have a spiffy day. Robert Sports Show, your YouTube leader in sports channel content.